Welcome everyone to Info Wrestling on the Super Kick, where you get the news that you may not find anywhere else. And that news, you may not like it, but it is what it is, because this is the truth. This is Info Wrestling. And today we're starting off with some news that was reported by WrestleVotes, saying that Gunther, the former Walter, was reportedly in line to be buried, and I think that is absolutely ridiculous. After the July 4th show, he beat R-Truth, who was dressed up like Captain Sam, not Captain Sam, Uncle Sam. I'm a Canadian, though, so he might as well be Captain Sam. But he beat Uncle Sam R-Truth, and I guess officials backstage soured on it. I don't know why. I mean, Gunther's awesome. Soured on it, and he was set to be buried. And the only reason why he's not being buried right now is because Vince McMahon is out of the company. Triple H is in charge of creative, and he said, hey, no, Gunther, Walter, you are such an important part of what we do here. You have so much potential. We're not going to do that to you. And guess what? Gunther just beat Shinsuke Nakamura in the main event of SmackDown, defending his Intercontinental title. Johnny Gargano will be making his return to WWE very, very soon. And you'll hear it here first. He will be returning to NXT, the place that he made his name huge in WWE. Coming to NXT, will be taking on Braun Breaker for the NXT title. Big news, first reported here, might even see it as soon as Wednesday, when Braun Breaker, spoiler, defeats JD McDonough to retain his NXT title. New challenger, Johnny Gargano, may come out that show. Another big wrestling return this week, Kenny Omega, we can confirm, will be making his return to AEW Dynamite on Wednesday. And if it were me, he'd be challenging Jon Moxley and CM Punk. He'd be right in that mix for that AEW title. But instead, he's going to be teaming up with the Young Bucks. It'll be in the Trios tournament. They'll be teaming up. He is their mystery partner, and he will be making his return after almost a year away this Wednesday on Dynamite, teaming up with his Bullet Club members and his best friends, the Young Bucks. Vince McMahon has made payouts to Donald Trump. In 2007 and 2009, which makes sense, that's when Donald Trump appeared for WWE, but the report is that Donald Trump was paid off the books by Vince McMahon, wasn't known as like a big payout that the shareholders were aware of. But that's the report that Donald Trump got some payouts from Vince McMahon, obviously long before we would know him as President Trump. Final story on Info Wrestling. You can hear it here first. The speculation is crazy, but Ric Flair is in the middle of booking his next match. Well, you might be saying, Ric Flair had his last match not too long ago. Yes, but as you know, in wrestling, you're never really retired until you're dead. And Ric Flair survived that match in talks with his son-in-law, Conrad Thompson. Conrad Thompson set up a trademark for a wrestling company. That's what the rumor and innuendo is, at least, to steal one of his ideas. But that's the reports from here. Ric Flair, per sources, Ric Flair will be wrestling one more time. Big news, Info Wrestling. The only real news source you can get that doesn't care about your feelings.